Hey guys!
What's up?
Okay, one more time. Hey guys, I'm Tiara.
I'm Kylie with the pranks.
And this is
Always Austin.
And guess what today we're doing? Look at this. Can you see this? Oh my god, we're doing Kylie's hair today. And she's been eating blue Takis. But yeah, so we're doing Kylie's hair today. I'm gonna put the picture on the screen so y'all can see what we're doing. But basically,
because my iPad died.
Yeah, her iPad died, so she wasn't able to show me the picture. But she sent it to my phone. But I'm recording on my phone, so yeah. But we're gonna show y'all the picture. But basically, we're just gonna do 2 braided ponytail with curly ends. And yeah. So I've already washed and blow dried her hair. And yeah, let's get into it.
Period.
We're back again, baby. So first we're going to put some oil in her hair because it's a little dry, honey. I'm using the Main Choice Growth Retention Oil, and I'm just going to put it a little bit on her hair because we're a little dry today, baby. But I didn't want to put too much because, you know, I'm about to, like, slick these ponytails down, honey. So I didn't want it to be super, super oily. So I just put a little bit in there because I just couldn't bear to look at it without a little oil in it, honey. I love some oil. But anyway, I'm going to section her hair off into 4 parts. And I'm going to do that because I am going to press it out just a little bit. I'm not going to do a whole lot of heat, just a little bit. Because I want it to be as sleek as possible. But I don't want to just press. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit with the flat iron. I'm going through and I'm also spraying a heat protectant on her hair. I've always sprayed a heat protectant anytime I'm applying any type of heat. Blow drying it, flat iron, whatever. I am doing a heat protectant. And let me tell you how baby girl love to get her hair flat iron, but I always want to cry, honey. I had to stop the video. Y'all ain't gonna even see. Look at her. Tensing all up when that steam get to getting close to that scalp. Oh, mommy, I don't want to get it flat iron. But she beg every day, Mom, you gonna flat iron it? Can I get another silk press? But yeah, so this is as straight as I'm gonna get it because yeah, homegirl was doing too much. But this is the finished product. I had to cut the camera for YouTube ban me because she was up there screaming and everything. Lord have mercy. And I ain't even had the hot comb like back in the day when our mamas did it. So she wanted to survive back then. But anyway. And now I'm going to try my parts. Y'all know how I am with my parts now. We're going to get it together, though. But I want this part to be kind of zigzag. I don't want it to be straight. But I am going to start off with a straight part just so that I can have a little foundation. And I want to make sure, like, it's equal hair on each side. So that's what you see me doing. I'm just going through and I'm parting it straight to the back. Oh Lord, I be gripping my baby. Y'all see how I grab her hair and pulled up to the back? But yeah, this is about as straight as we gonna get it. And I don't need it too straight. I just want to make sure we got an equal amount of hair on the side. Somewhat equal amount. And now I'm going to try to I'm not gonna try, baby. I'm going to zigzag this part. I'm gonna start off with one side. I'm just gonna make a little slanted line right across the front. Boom. There we go. That's my first slant. Boom. Then I'm going to go to where that slanted line ends, and I'm going to slant another line the opposite direction. Bam! Y'all see that? Look at that zigzag. Look, it's coming through. Y'all see it? And I'm just going to keep on repeating that back and forth. Slant one side, go to where it stops, slant it to the opposite direction. And I'm going to keep on doing that until we get us a little, a little zigzag going on. I ain't going to be like, super zigzag. But it's going to do what it needs to do. Okay? It's going to get the job done. Y'all see that zigzag? Y'all see that? I told you it was going to do what it needed to do. It was going to do what it needed to do, baby. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm just going to go in and just clean it up just a little bit more. I want it to be just a little bit more crispy. But I got my foundation, so that's the good part. And yeah. So boom, now that I got my hair parted and zigzagged out, I got my rubber bands. I got them sitting in oil. I know, rubber bands, put them in the oil, baby. I love to put some rubber bands in some oil. My mom used to do it in my head. Now I do it to mine. So, and my children. So put the rubber bands in some oil, y'all. Y'all gonna put them rubber bands on your head so it won't break your hair out. So yeah, and I'm just going to divide the hair and slick it on down, baby, because I'm trying to get this stuff slick, baby. Y'all see how I had to pour this into sections, honey. And I think I did pretty good with her doing all that. Mom. While I was flat ironing it. You know, I got it pretty straight and it's laying pretty good. And I'm just going to continue this process of just going with my comb and going with my brush and applying the jam. I'm using the same red jam, shining jam in the red jar. Y'all know I love that stuff. I don't know. I love that stuff, though. I love it. It be even laying my baby hair. And it's not super oily. Like, it got a little oil in it, but it ain't like super oily. So I love it. And yeah, I'm brushing out them edges, and I'm just going to continue to go and slick it down. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I also was trying to make sure that I get her pigtails at the right height. She didn't want them too high, and I didn't want them to be too low. So that was a big issue for me. I was just trying my best to make sure, let me get these things medium. I want Dot make stuffing vibes. You know what I'm saying? How they kind of stick out right behind her ear. I like that. So we're going to do Dot make stuffing with the braided ponies. Now we got to brush them edges out, and bam, that part is slicked. And once I do the other side, this is the final slick back, baby. Ooh, who slicked that back? Tiara. So now I got her hair tied down, and I am going to start applying the weave. Y'all, this was a process. I had to go back and look at my video that I did on that braided sleek ponytail. I'll put it in the description because I don't know why my mind went blank like that. Like, it went blank. But anyway, I'm going to do the same method that I did on my braided sleek ponytail. So I'm going to lay the hair on the head like so, like that. And then I'm going to get it to the length that I want it to stop at. And I'm going to add a scrunchie in the middle. Or, well, no, not a scrunchie. You can do a scrunchie if you want to. I wish I would have added a scrunchie, but I did rubber bands. But you would want something stronger because I only have the smaller black rubber bands. Yeah, and I just think that the reason why I was so frustrated with this was because everything just seemed like it wasn't going right. Like, I was getting tired. I had forgot to get some products from the store. And let's not forget that this was her Easter hairdo. And, of course, I waited till the night before to do it. So, you can imagine your girl was just irritated. But I made it work. I improvised the whole lot. And I had to pause the video so I can go back and watch my YouTube video because I just went blank, baby, on how to do this. And I do not like this braiding hair. I don't know what it is, but I tried something different from the Queen Bee. And I think that this was the Expressions, but it was just, it was shedding a lot. And I just wasn't a big fan of how it felt, either the texture of it. So yeah, and once I get the rubber band on there in place, I'm gonna flip that top piece of hair back over so that it's all going into the same direction now. And then I'm gonna take out my little piece so I can start my knot, which is my knot band, whatever y'all want to call it, the hair that I'm gonna wrap around the ponytail. And I actually, like I said, I didn't have all my products, so I'm using that styling, the gel from Got To Be, the Invincible Style Gel, a little bit Got To Be glue. Got To Be freeze spray, and I am just wrapping that hair all the way around. I did go back in with the blow dryer at the end. I probably should have did it while I was doing it, but like I said, I was distraught by this moment, okay? Look, my husband, he coming there talking to me, trying to calm me down because he knew I was irritated. I was like, I just don't know. But I was trying not to sweat because your girl thinks her mom is super mom and she can do all these hairstyles, so I didn't want her to see me sweat, but I was getting hot and balled up, baby. So yeah, but let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I sectioned the hair off in 3, and I'm keeping her hair on the bottom so that it doesn't, so that I can tuck it more. And I'm doing it with like under braiding it. I could not get the over braid. I could not do it. I don't know why. And as I'm going, I'm kind of laying jam and brushing her natural hair out because her ends are still just a little bit frizzy. Isn't as straight as the braiding hair. So I want to tuck that and add the jam to it as well so that it can give it a little bit more of a sleek look. And I know, okay, so use more jam than what I'm using. I'd be so scared to use product. I don't know why. But I should have used a whole lot more jam. So make sure you're like applying jam as you're braiding it down. That's gonna help it with the flyaways, and then at nighttime when they're sleeping, and whatever. Use more jam, okay? Don't be scared to use product like Tierra. Use some jam, baby. Use a lot of it, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna finish braiding all the way down to the end. Y'all see how I got it's ugly right there at the top, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, now time for the curly ends. Most people I seen people were just curling like the ends of the braiding hair, but I wanted a more of a a little Jerry curl effect, more curly. So I got this crochet hair from I ain't gonna try to say it. I ain't gonna try to say the name, but y'all see it. Pause the screen so you can get it. And I'm going to I had to come up with something for this too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those strings right there and kind of wrap them in a rubber band and hook them on the end of the braid. So yeah, just kind of how you'll see. I'm going to take my 2 rubber bands and I'm going to put them on there. Add a little bit more hair. And I put it through like that. And now I have like a little dangly thing. I'm going to show you a little piece now that I can attach to the end of the braiding hair if I can get it off my finger. Y'all, why my hands were so ashy on this whole video? But y'all knew that. I'm going to put on lotion one day, but maybe I won't because I don't know. Well, my husband said I've always been ashy, so. But whatever, I'm doing my baby hair, so boom. So I have that, and I can attach it to the end of her ponytail, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, so I also want to make sure that I get both of them the same length. Y'all see I had to go through my process on the other side because it was a nightmare, okay? Your girl was going through it. And yeah, so I got the length, made sure that they were the same length. And y'all know that little straight piece of hair right there that I'm pulling out that's on the end of the ponytail. I'm going to cut that. So I ain't got time to rod it and dip it so it can blend with the other curls. Cooper man, go on. I'm talking to the people. Okay, so now I got it hooked on the end. I got my old faithful hair glue, y'all. I didn't even have none. I can't even believe that I found this. So I don't have much of it. So I got my rat tail comb. And I am going to just create a knot, just kind of how I did at the top. And I'm going to apply the hair glue. And I think I'm going to use a little Got2b because, like I said, I had to come up with a little concoction. And I am going to just wrap the hair around the end of the braid to cover up that rubber band and give it just more of a cuter look, a little bit more sleeker. And I also applied the blow dryer to that as well when I was done. I blow dried that part and the knots at the top to just make sure everything stays in place. That's the right time to do it. And then boom, this is the final product. What do you guys think? Oh my God, I had to turn the sound off because we had the TV so loud and I'm not trying to get copyrighted by YouTube. My baby was so excited that our mama pulled through. What y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Bye.